All right, hey guys, Fran here with Ramsden Elite Fitness, and we have episode 7 of the 5-minute video log series. So, what the heck is the Ramsden Reset? Okay, well, the Ramsden Reset is a little trick and tip that I have used and continue to use I'd say almost every 2 weeks. Okay, it's for those times where you're not feeling great, right? Your confidence may be shot. You may have done something that has undermined your fitness, whether it's cheating on your diet when you're not supposed to, or skipping a workout, or you wake up in the morning and just feel like crap. Okay, this tactic here that we're going to go over is exactly for those times. Okay, so what exactly is the Ramsden Reset? Okay, the Ramsden Reset is taking yourself out of a very bad either attitude or mindset and placing yourself back into your productive mindset. Okay, I don't think it's a secret that everybody goes through things that are tough, or times where you're down on yourself. Okay, especially when you do something that you're not supposed to, and that doesn't help you get to your goals at the end of the day. It's very, very important that you're able to identify that mood and be able to remove yourself from it. I think people, they compile on themselves bad habit after bad habit after bad habit when they allow themselves to kind of sit in that bad mood and bad zone for an extended period of time. So, for instance, let's say you go out to eat with your family, and you're supposed to get like a grilled chicken salad, right? And you get there, and you get the pasta with the vodka sauce and the cream, garlic bread everywhere, and you get home and you start to feel really, really bad about yourself and your choice. Okay, this is the perfect time to have a Ramsden Reset, because if you were to sit in that, in your guilt almost, that may lead to later on that night, maybe you say, well, screw it, I've already been bad today, I'm going to have a brownie. Okay, and it compiles, and that's something that you want to avoid when it comes to health and fitness, is bad habit after bad habit, back to back. It can completely undermine your progress in a matter of a day or two if you let it continue. Okay? How do I do it? Fran, you're not telling me any details about what I have to do. I know. Here's what you do. Okay? The first part is just identifying that you're in a bad headspace. You're not in a great zone. That's the first part. Once you identify it, you have to find your trigger action. Now, your trigger action is going to be different. It's going to be completely different for each of you. Now, I'll get to mine in my personal story, but essentially your trigger is going to be some sort of action, saying, quote, video, something that snaps you back to your original mindset when you were to first start your fitness journey. Think about how excited everybody, yourself, think about how excited you were when you first got started in a program or started an exercise routine or a new diet. Think about all that excitement of what you're going to look like when you finish. Just to get in the gym and sweat. Think about all those good feelings. That's the mindset we got to get you back towards. Okay, mess around with your trigger action. I have a couple, so it's not like it's just one thing that I do all the time. And the reason I can't just give you one thing to do is because that might not be what does it for you. You got to find out like what motivates you. Is it a video where there's people? They have amazing quotes on there with music in the background. It's all, it's like a big orchestra music or whatever. And, you watch that, it pumps you up. And then you snap back to your mindset and say, all right, let's do it. Let's get rolling for today. Maybe you have to go back to your goal notebook, where you've written down your goals. You reread those and get excited again about your goals and say, all right, I made a mistake, time to refocus. It shouldn't be a big action. It should take you, a minute, 2 minutes just to kind of, just identify it. Quit laying around, quit feeling sorry for yourself, get up and do something about it. Okay, on to my personal story. So this morning, for whatever reason, again, these things I can't explain. I'm a human being like everybody else, and we all don't have like manuals, right? So like when you buy a new computer or TV, there's a manual that tells you exactly how the thing works, why it works, how to fix it. We don't have that sort of system. There isn't just like a direct fix for stuff, or what. There's a reason why. So long story short, this morning I get up and I just didn't feel very good. Physically, I didn't feel that great, and to be honest, a lot of it probably has to do from Christmas and eating bad and having extra weight on me right now. And then, again, that's it. I just didn't feel very good. I didn't feel motivated. I didn't feel like working. I felt like just sitting around. I just didn't feel very good. So I sat for about an hour and a half. I kid you not, I didn't do a damn thing. I sat down, I laid on the couch, I moped around, barely moved. Taking the dog to go to the bathroom outside I would have you would have if you were watching me, I made it like this big hassle, like it was a big hassle to do. Just being real dramatic. Okay, come back in, I lay it out, I'm laying around, and I just say, you know what? Screw this. This is not me. This is not productive. This is pathetic. Is what this is. And a lot of people, that first step there of identifying, they don't do it. They'll feel bad for themselves. They'll make excuses why they feel that way. I don't do that very long. Okay, I'm not completely invulnerable to that kind of stuff as by this story, but I identified it and I said, screw this. So what I did was, me personally, I grabbed my speaker that hooked up to my phone. I took a shower. Took a really, really long shower, about a half hour, and I played some Imagine Dragons. Okay, a song by Imagine Dragons, and I just sat there and I had it on repeat. And it's a song that I really enjoy. It's called Warriors, and just the message behind it kind of, I don't know, it's a song that I definitely aspire to. Like, I get motivated by listening to it. It makes me want to work. It wants me to wants me to take over the world. It makes me want to have the best business ever. It wants me to be the best person I can be. It just does that for me. It may not do that for you. And I sat in the shower about half hour, listened to it on repeat, thought about everything that I need to do today, and then just pumped myself up about it. Just told myself, you're going to do it all, you're going to get it all accomplished, blah, 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 blah. And it was almost like I was back in my football days talking to myself, trying to get pumped up for a football game. That's what it felt like. And I got out of the shower, and I got productive. And here I am today, and now I'm making this video. Whereas I could have sat in that couch this morning and just wallowed around and felt bad about myself and never would have made this video, never would have left the house, never would have done anything today. It would have been one of those days where you do nothing. You just sit there and have a couch day. Which, by the way, I'm guilty of in the past. But you have the power to completely reverse course. You don't have to feel bad about yourself. You don't have to choose that path. You don't. And I'm not just saying this just to hear myself talk. I mean, I say this because I can do this, and I've seen other people do it. It's possible. I still think there's a large amount of people that do not believe thought can actually provoke action. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that people make is they don't think their brain and that their intellect, that their willpower is strong enough to actually overcome basic obstacles in life. And it's one of the biggest mistakes, guys. So next time you're feeling bad about yourself, next time you do something really, really bad and you feel guilty about it, make sure to do the Ramsden reset. Figure out what your trigger is and get back to the correct mindset, the most powerful and successful mindset that you can get into to start working on your goals, because being in a bad mood does nothing for you. Thanks, guys, for watching.